Hello, Mr. Radcliffe.
Who is it?
It's Susan Watson from the RSPCA. Can I have a few words?
Shit.
Who is it?
The RSPCA?
Shit.
Do you think they hear about the Dalmatians?
What, you mean the fact that we've got 101 Dalmatians in a 3-bedroom townhouse with no help?
Yeah.
You are aware the story is imaginary, right?
I am now. Just a minute, please. How many are in the lounge?
35.
That'll have to do.
Maybe if she's blind in one eye, she'll only see half of them.
Genius. Come in.
Thank you.
What can we do for you?
Well, I've had a few reports you guys have been harbouring an unreasonable amount of Dalmatians in this house.
Oh, but they're so cute. I mean, there's Pongo and there's Perdita and there's Admiral Lance Winterbottom, which is amazing because Admiral Lance Winterbottom is a person's name and he's a dog! And I mean, sometimes we put him in a little cardboard box, slosh him around in the bar so he can be a captain of his own ship, which is technically a demotion for him being an admiral, but he doesn't seem to mind.
What on earth made you think you could care for 100 fully grown dogs?
Well, if you're going to come round here and make your accusations, you should at least get your figures right. I mean, there aren't even 100 of them. Any more?
How many are there?
95? 6 were trampled.
Can't you see how awful that is?
Well, yeah, obviously it's awful, but there's less of them now, so the chance of any of them getting trampled is less as well. I mean, come on. But on the other hand, I did just buy that gigantic cardboard cutout of a local postman, and that gets them pretty damn excited. So, it takes a man, that's am I right?
And multiple canine fatalities.
And multiple canine fatalities, yes.
Okay, look, the situation here is just unacceptable. I'm afraid on behalf of the RSPCA, you have to confiscate the dogs and then use those dogs to make a big dog fur coat.
What?
Shit.
Is that you?
You got me.
Oh, this is like the time you dressed up like a Nigerian prince and offered us your vast fortune in exchange for 100 fresh Dalmatian pelts.
I'm terrible, aren't I?
Oh, at least this disguise is less racist.
Excuse me, is anyone sitting here?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Right, it can get so busy in here, right?
Yeah, here it can.
So do you come here a lot?
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah, no, I don't usually remember faces, but I do recognise yours.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. I like the coffee here, so I come here quite a lot.
I'm Chris, by the way.
Jenny.
Nice to meet you, Jenny. So, what do you do?
Oh, well, I study medicine. I'm trained to be a doctor.
Wow, intelligent and pretty. Jenny, how about I help test you from the book?
Oh, okay. What a great idea. Why don't you read out some symptoms and I'll guess the problem?
Yeah, just what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, just any symptoms someone might have.
Any random one.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, here's one. My penis hurts when I piss and I often shit blood.
Oh! Cirrhosis, maybe? Do you drink a lot?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's not me, it's just from the book.
Oh, right.
Cirrhosis, right. How do you spell that? I don't know, do I? Let me do another one.
Please.
Yeah. Okay. When I ejaculate, it smells so bad the dog has to leave the room. And it's green. The semen, not the dog. Dalmatian.
Oh, God, that's so horrific. An infection, maybe?
Wow, you're really good at
Yes.
this.
Hey, Chris, right?
Yeah, Jenny.
Maybe you should see a doctor.
Well, never. I mean, I don't need to. It's not. I'm just reading these symptoms from the book, so why would I?
Oh, that book, that's a book on pregnancy.
Huh, yeah. Yeah. Is a bit.
Right on the front there.
So why does it say all those things about my penis?
I don't know, Chris. I don't know.
Are you going to drink your coffee?
Well, it hurts my piss, so. Anyway, Jenny, how about you and me go out sometime?
No. Look, you've got some serious problems. You definitely get yourself examined first.
Oh, well, if you insist.
No. No! 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 Why does this keep happening to me?
This may look like a joke, but it's not. If the coalition government continues with its intended privatisation, then things like this will become all too common. Free healthcare is a fundamental human right, and if certain people are cut off from vital medical services, then more and more people such as myself will be forced to go out into public places and harass young, nubile, ginger trainee doctors. Please don't let that happen.
Peter Jackson, director of the Piccadilly Line train timetable, now presents to you his magnum opus, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. One insect, multiple fruits, several pages of bug-based gluttony, somehow condensed to just 12 hours of epic fantasy action.
Alright, everyone. I know morale around the office has been a bit low lately. People miss their families. It's understandable. That's why I decided to instigate a bring your hot legal daughter to work day.
Sorry, did you just say?
Hot legal daughter? Yes.
Well, don't get me wrong, I'd love to spend more time with my daughters, but why do they have to be?
Hot and legal? Well, it's quite simple, you see. I'm a randy old man. And I'm basically getting so rid of it that my testicles have begun to collapse under their own swollen weight. Like some sort of sexual black hole. Speaking of which, I wouldn't mind getting me some sexual black hole. Man!
I don't think anyone's going to agree with this, sir, and also, that's just fucking horrible, sir.
What? Are you telling me that if a micro-singularity walked through that door right now, leggy as you like, demanding that you spaghettify your cock in its infinitesimal event horizon, you wouldn't dive in there, condom be damned!
Oh, I just thought you'd been horrifically racist.
Well, given my track record, that's entirely understandable. No, this time I just want me some hot Schwartz outrageous. Boom!
I'm not sure I feel completely comfortable with this new working environment, sir.
What do you mean?
It all feels a little bit sexist.
What? We're not even allowed to bend the secretary over our knees, spank her across the posterior and say, "Good job, Sally," anymore, and yet you still think we're sexist?
Good job, Sally!
Not anymore!
Steve, just me.
Now I see what you're saying. A bit of a PR fiasco, eh? How about bring your slutty sister to work day?
Oh, well, I've got one of those.
Excellent. Now get back to your desk so I can burn your cleavage through the glass ceiling. Pow!
What's the matter, son?
Oh, it's nothing, Father.
No, you can tell me, your father, anything.
Well, I'm just not sure I want to be an actor anymore.
What? We're all actors. I'm an actor, you should be an actor.
I know, but don't you ever yearn for something more? Don't you feel like there's more to life than staging philosophically dense 1950s French absurdist plays in Spanish mine?
Ha! You're too good for the acting game. What would you want to be instead?
I want to be an accountant.
An accountant? But accountancy is full of homicide.
Hi, sorry for interrupting. But before we came here, we did a preview show, and I'd just like to read out a review of the sketch you're currently watching. The accountancy sketch was awful. The idea is not original enough to sustain something of this length. It kills the pacing of the show. One of the father's lines, "I rubbed it on the house," got a huge laugh.
I'll never give up. I'll be an accountant or my name isn't James.
That's not because it's an amazing line. Then in brackets, "It's funny but it's not that good," as if he thought at this point, oh, it's going so well that that one minor compliment will just blow their minds. The audience laughed because they had just suffered nearly 5 minutes of uncomfortable, baffled silence.
I have no son.
The ending sort of works, but it does better than it otherwise would because there's still a sense of relief that it's over. This is the sketch that will kill the show. It's the one where people will get bored and walk out. Don't. This is the sketch where people will go, "The show was alright." Notice he didn't even say good. The show was alright, but what the fuck was with that accountancy thing in the middle that went on forever? That review was from a man named Dean Love, who's hereby banned from all future Warwick Review performances. With that in mind, enjoy the rest of the sketch.
From this day on, my life was never the same again. I quit my career as an actor and enrolled in an accountancy course. I spent 7 years in the Himalayan mountains, training under the authority of Ken Watanabe, a black belt corporate accountant. But eventually I passed my degree and landed my dream job as junior finance assistant for tax assist accountants.
Make my dreams come true.
Turn that off! You know there's no joyous music allowed in the office, you cunt.
Sorry, Steve.
James,
Father.
is this what you want? All of this accounting?
Yes, Father.
Are you sure?
Never been more sure of anything.
And I guess I'm proud of you, son.
Do you mean it?
Yes, I may be a very, very good actor, but this is from the heart. I have something for you.
What is it?
It's my tax return. Smell it.
It smells like home.
Yes, I rubbed it on the house. You come back and live with us at the house.
Do you mean it, Father?
Yes, I do. James, my son, the accountant. So beer.
It's nice.
Yeah. Big lad now, aren't you?
Wow. 38 years old.
How's things been?
Yeah, well, accountancy's awesome.
Yeah.
How about things with you? At home?
Things not good at home. Yeah, your mum stopped putting out a few years ago.
Oh.
Pretty constant interaction. You feel that?
Oh, okay.
It's really painful. So I'm not getting any, I'm getting really irritated at things. You know, things that get dragged out for far longer than they should.
No, I don't know.
No, not experience. Traffic jams.
Yeah.
So your mum's dead.
Wait, what?
Can I get a text?
No.
Yeah,
No.
my bad. So anyway, I went to a funeral. The procession was taking far too long. You know, I hate traffic jams. I was sped to the front just after slow clapping the hearse. Yeah, anyway, it turns out it was the wrong funeral. Some soldier had died or something. Kids are crying. You know, like a hearse driver shout out and say, "Oh, I'll do your funeral for free if I can kill you." That hurts, man. That hurts. It's hot in here. I'm open up. Anyway, yeah, so just to pass the time, I just drown animals. Yeah. Why? Why else? To see if I can hold my breath for longer than they can.
Can you?
Yeah, anything up to a badger. Cat, can you turn the music on, please?
Good evening and welcome to another hour of Drowse FM with me, Giles Sweetly. Drowse FM sponsored by Dodgy John's Metal and Scrapyard. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. In half an hour here on Drowse FM, we have an interview with Tim Henman on the subject of spoons. Highly anticipated John Major's Secret World of Bottle Pens. But before all of that excitement, a short relaxation session with our resident radiotherapist, Dr. Smoothly Does It.
Welcome, friends, listeners, commuters. Welcome to Drowse FM. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. Let me take you now on a journey of relaxation. Dispose of those stresses from the office. Don't fret about that promotion, or that important presentation tomorrow, or indeed the impending sexual harassment charges threatened by your secretary. She won't go through with it. She enjoyed it. In fact, she'll almost certainly come crawling back for more. Listen now and visualize as I play you a recording of some sand being poured onto a silken cloth. I will now gently introduce the sound of some small kittens breathing and waves lapping gently upon a remote pebbled beach. Follow the windscreen wipers as they sweep back and forth, back and forth. Close your eyes. Imagine that the car horns you hear are the horns of the Valkyrie as they ride into battle, and that the screeching of tyres is actually the calling of a majestic golden eagle as it swoops across.
And now time for all the traffic and travel with me, Brian Blessed! What? I think I hit something. Is that a dog? Oh, thank God it was just a child. Bam!
I don't normally back with a guy at such a short time dating, but
Well, it's coming at the end of the night, and I did promise I'd read your song.
yeah, that was good to be honest.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I do know all the notes. A, B, C, E.
Wait, where's the D?
Believe me, you'll be seeing the D later. Well, would you like to hear the song?
Yeah. Trying to think of the next chord, or
Next chord. Finished.
yeah.
It's a minimalist masterpiece.
Oh well, I just thought it'd be more personalised.
I can do that.
Okay.
J.
Right, it's Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah, just not really my thing. I don't think.
Well, I know you kids like dubstep. Do you want to hear some dubstep?
Okay.
Wop wop. Well, girls hip hop, right? Girls love hip hop. Bitch.
I can't believe you'll be over here with the promise of a song, and you give me this.
Well, I'm glad you like it. But now you're soon to be serenaded. Do you want the D? Looks like I'm getting the D again. Right, my song. D.
This fall, Peter Jackson brings you a film that is already being described. His vision, his masterpiece, haiku, 3 lines, 17 syllables, somehow crammed into just 12 hours of epic fantasy action.
Welcome, gentlemen. We've gathered you here today to discuss our new project of Romeo and Juliet. Michael Bay, director of Transformers trilogy. Great action sequences in that one. And M. Night Shyamalan, Alan, director of Sixth Sense. Great twist in that one. We're at the bit where Romeo falls in love with Juliet. Any suggestions?
Well, obviously, I think there should be, action sequences, blow shit up, and the villain could be some kind of giant robot. I don't know, it could transform into something, I don't know, really weird and interesting, like a car.
No.
Twist! It's a twist!
A twist, you say?
Yes.
In Romeo and Juliet? It'll never work. Look, together you guys have the combined creative talent of a baked potato. We're thinking more of a tweak on the classic, something like, I don't know, maybe changing the, or swapping around a bit for the other bit, or, I don't know.
Perhaps a dark and gothic feel would rejuvenate your film.
Who are you strange and gothic stranger?
Doesn't matter who I am, what matters is that your film must be dark and gothic. Romeo, played by Johnny Depp. He's a dark and gothic outcast, living on the outskirts of society. Lacks a wealth of vocabulary who view the poor as lazy and work-shy. All save for fair Juliet, who despite being fair is played by the dark and gothic Helena Bonham Carter. She falls for Romeo.
This is
our
starting
hero.
to sound familiar.
Yes, and little Danny Elfman must write the music.
Oh my god, you're Tim Burton.
Haha, 'tis I, Tim Burton, master of the dark and gothic. Or champion of the outcast, and the only reason Danny Elfman gets anywhere.
Piss off, Burton, we don't want you here. We've had just enough of your dark and gothic reawakenings. Charlie the Chocolate Factory ruined my love for Roald Dahl, and you shat all over Alice in Wonderland. We will not let you get your hands on Romeo and Juliet, because you are a monster.
It's too late. I rule Hollywood now. Soon there'll be no room for shit twists.
Twists!
No, enough of you. No room for twists or action sequences.
Hey, I just thought you ought to know it's pretty difficult to come up with intriguing action sequences that also engage the audience.
You put dinosaurs in Transformers.
Dinosaurs, you see, yeah, right. Tibble could be some kind of...
Get out!
Well done, master!
Yes, Danny Elfman. Soon you'll be writing all the songs in Hollywood. Write a song now. That's not dark and gothic. Now look what you've done. Write a dark and gothic song. Yes. Yes, Danny Elfman. No one can stop me now. Soon everything will be dark and gothic.
Oh no, all hope is lost. Who can save us now?
Master is in the approaches!
Fear not, Danny Elfman. Attack him with your face.
I don't know what that's been.
Don't worry, Danny Elfman. Back to the forest. I'll handle this. Fly, Hitchcock. This is the last you've seen of me.
Who is that? Who is our saviour?
It is I, Peter Jackson, recently returned from filming my masterpiece, Haiku, to rid Hollywood of that fiend. Timothy Burton.
Wow, you're so brave. Thank God it's all over.
You have been watching the Warwick Review sketch show. 3 jokes, 4 original ideas. Quite a few audience members actually, thank you. Somehow crammed into just 56 minutes of student comedy action.
Please give a donation to Oxfam. We'll be collecting, standing there, but they'll be at the exit collecting money. And if not, why not spend your money on what your favourite cast member getting a drink at the bar? Thank you.